Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Megan. Today we are taste testing brand new items that have just made their way into Costco. And the first one that we are trying is the 4-cheese chicken carbonara lasagna. It is shredded white chicken, sauce with uncured smoked bacon, which I can smell, Parmesan, Asiago, and ricotta, topped with mozzarella and crunchy breadcrumbs. Oh, 19 grams of protein, no preservatives. Keep it refrigerated. If you do freeze it, you just have to cook it longer. That's all. Little nutritions. Okay, I mean, it does look quite delicious, and I think it's going to be maybe nutritious. I don't know. Okay, we're cutting into it. Oh my goodness gracious, it's noodly goodness. Oh, it smells really good. We've got chicken here, friends. There's no doubt about that. I'm seeing it like right off the bat. That's chicken right there. But then we mix it in with everything else. Mm, 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 mm. Wait a minute. No. It's good. It's that baconiness is coming through. I like the texture a lot. The top crumbles are nice. That big piece of chicken in there, the bacon, the flavor is there. The pasta isn't too mushy, which is important to me. It's also not, you know, too hard either. I'm trying to think, what do I think about this? Because it's different. You know what it needs is some peas. That's what I think it needs. Mm. For a second there, it kind of felt like maybe there was a bit of an aftertaste. Like the smoky bacon was doing something to it. That smoky bacon flavor is pretty much the flavor. I guess there is cheesiness. I think some of you are going to love this. I don't hate it. It just feels like kind of limited in the flavors. Like with everything that's in there, you would think, come on now. But I just feel like it's a lot of that smoky bacon flavor, which is fine, but I would love for the cheesiness to kind of compete a little more, but it's almost like, well, we give up. We give up, we're going to let bacon have its moment. That's what it feels like. Maybe this should be called a bacon lasagna, because that's kind of how it, with a little bit of chicken. Everything else is good about it, and I think really some of you are going to say 5 out of 5, Megan, you're crazy. And so I know that. So to me, it's like a 3.85. But to many of you, I think it's going to be a 5 out of a 5. I think they did a good job. It's just the bacony part is more than I want. Because when I'm going to have the chicken and the pasta and the cheese, I just want all of that flavor there. Understand? I think you're good. You're okay, but... Okay, next up, we need dessert because we just had ourselves some 4-cheese chicken carbonara lasagna. This was exciting. Check that out. Oh, these are Madeleine's. They're filled. So here, the chocolate drizzled ones filled with, I believe, I don't know if they called it Nutella. They just called it chocolate hazelnut spread, which is essentially Nutella. And then maybe just not the name brand, you know? And then the red ones are raspberry filled with raspberry. So you get 9 of them in the pack. All the prices, everything I'm trying today will be down in the description box. Check that out. This one's going for $7.99. So we need to open her up and see what we think. Oh. That raspberry is calling my name, Megan. Yeah, it knows me because it knows, okay? We are going to start with the chocolate one though first, and then we're going to give raspberry its moment. Oh, I thought these were going to be a little more wet feeling. Sometimes when they're in the package, they get kind of wet. They almost feel a little bit dry. I want to show you. Here's the outside, my heart to you. What's the inside look like? Ready? Oh, little plop in there. There's a lot of Madeleine going around that little plop. Hmm? What? Okay, there's the chocolate hazelnut. That was a roller coaster ride, and I have a feeling it's because it was sitting next to the raspberry option. For a second, this tasted like banana bread. Then it tasted like a popsicle. And then after some careful consideration and my brain kind of getting its act together, I was like, oh, okay. It's chocolate hazelnut. I think it got some of the raspberry flavor on it. And I don't know where the banana flavor came from. That was weird. But I know what I'm talking about. Uh-huh. There it is again. The Madeleine part, there's not much. That's not really that exciting. Pretty much you are required to have the chocolate hazelnut part there to make that taste good. I need to know if there's a banana involved. That is blowing my mind. There's no banana, but you could have fooled me. No, I did not like that. That experience was not enjoyable. Sorry. Mm-mm. I would just skip that one altogether, but maybe the raspberry will make up for it. These are hefty. Okay, hefty. Anybody ever made your own Madeleines? Marcus and I have. It's been a long, long time, but we have done it. Okay, that's where the kind of popsicle smell was coming from, or taste. Mm-hmm. It's a little bit on the dry side. Yeah. You know, like Jello powder? It's a little bit what it tastes like. I don't necessarily think that's terrible, but it is odd. The raspberry filling is nice. Guys, I'm really working it here. I'm really trying hard to love this because I love the idea of it. So cute. Love chocolate, love hazelnut, love raspberry all day, every day. But something's off. They didn't call me. That's what it was. Meghan, what do you think about this? I would have told them. I don't know how many times I have to tell you that I would tell them. I prefer that. It's not terrible, but it's odd. It just feels like, I think you got your flavor from raspberry Jello powder or like Kool-Aid. I don't know. It's really throwing off my taste buds, making me a little bit cranky. Does food ever do that to you? You're expecting one thing and you get something else, and you're like, I'm in a bad mood. I'm not impressed, guys. Really not impressed, other than with the little shape of it. So I'm gonna go with like 2.5 out of 5, and I wouldn't recommend. Whoa, see, even this guy agrees. He's like, I don't recommend it either. Listen, just calm down, lay down, go to bed. All right, what do we want to try next? I think we need to save this very interesting try for the end. You know what I want to try? Okay, bagels used to be 2 for however many dollars, $8.99, $6.99, I can't remember what it was. But now you get a gajillion bagels, 1 bag for $4.99, which I think was smart. It's a lot to put on people to expect them to notice the sign that you have to get 2 in your cart to get the price. That's a lot to give people. They're thinking about all kinds of things. I know myself, I'm purposely reading something and it's easy to miss things, you know? So, wait a minute, what? Parmesan bagel count. Okay, on the back here it says plain Parmesan and toasted sesame. So I guess all of those share the same bag, but that's not all of them in this bag. In this bag is Parmesan only. Did you follow that in any way? I'm just telling you, this is the Parmesan bagel, which is new. Also, that you can get 1 bag of bagels for $4.99. You don't have to buy 2 anymore. I don't know how long they've been doing that at your Costco, but that is new because the sign was big, large and in charge at our Costco. They're like, do not miss this, people. I can't make it any more clear to you. I was like, okay, noticed, locked and loaded. I've registered that into my brain. We're going to try these, though. I do want to toast them. I've had an Asiago cheese bagel at Panera because it's the best. But this is a Parmesan bagel from the Costco. It smells nice, but let me just give it a little toasty toast, okay? We're going to have to cut it ourselves, though. Oh, the expectations today. Okay, we'll cut it. I'll toast it, and we'll try it. With butter? Maybe so. First, we'll try it without, and then we'll try it with. Here she is, all toasted up, glistening. Oh, I don't know if you can tell. I'll try it without the butter and then I'll try it with. We're going to do the lid because that's where the Parmesan is really loaded up. Nice and beautiful. It smells good. Okay. Nice. I wouldn't say the cheese flavor is overly cheesy. But I wouldn't say it tastes like a plain bagel. It's like there's just the tiniest bit of something, something. What it is tasty. Very nice texture. I love that. I just wouldn't say it's like over the top Parmesan. No, no. So it's the thought that counts, but not really in this situation. Yeah, it's almost like if I didn't know it was there, I would know that this is not a plain bagel, but I would be like, what is it? It's just got a little something, something to it. It's very nice. You're going to love your sandwich on that or just eating it as it is. Beautiful texture, really. I wasn't sure if it would be dry or not. Not dry. So we appreciate that. That's giving you points. As far as a Parmesan flavor, it's not really there. I was going to do butter on it. I actually don't think it needed any butter. I think it was good just the way it is. You can still add butter, though. Totally. What do we think about you, friend? You're not really living up to your name. So I'm going to say 3.5 out of 5. But at the same time, texture and just overall a very nice experience makes it like, makes it great. This is a nice bagel. I just would like some flavor that it says that it is. I want that flavor to actually be there. Does that make sense? You need to make choices with what you think about that. I don't know if I convinced you or not. I'm not trying to convince you. You do whatever you want to do. I'm just telling you what I thought, what Meghan thought, okay? We have some more bread. They must know that I love bread at Costco because there's been a lot of new bread items and I love that. I do. I could live off of noodles and bread. Maybe a little bit of chocolate, but noodles and bread all day, every day. All day. I lived off of noodles back in my early years when I was just out of the house. Whole box of noodles for lunch. I promise you, I used to eat an entire box. Gorilla noodles. I'm not saying you should do that. I'm not saying it was healthy. I'm just saying what I did because I couldn't stop. I had an addiction to the pasta. Yeah. Do you want to know what I'm opening right now? I'm opening something actually kind of exciting. This is blueberry sourdough bread. Oh, that's going to be exciting. Last week we tried their rosemary Parmesan bread, and now we have blueberry sourdough bread. So we're going to give her a sniff. Sourdoughy beauty, and I can smell like a sweetness to it. Oh, I'm excited. Did I just get flour on me? Maybe. We are going to have a good time with this. I'm going to eat it in its natural state, but I'm also going to probably toast it up because I just feel like that's a good idea. Okay. Should I get out my better knife? Yeah. Got to get out the hefty knife. I want you to have the moment with me. Ready? Open it up. Beautiful. I love the little purpliness going on. Yeah, that smells like blueberry. It's a light blueberry for sure. Okay. The blueberries are dropping out everywhere. That is such a subtle, but like a little bit better than subtle blueberry sweetness. I love biting into the actual blueberries. Check those out. They have a nice little squishy, juicy to them. Yeah, that's nice. Mm-hmm. Surely they flavored the bread. It's not too dry. Now that, that's good. That with butter, a little salted butter on there, all toasted up. Could you make some kind of, I don't know if you'd want to make French toast. It's a little more dense than that, but you can do whatever you want. I think that's nice. It is subtle though, but I definitely know that that is blueberry. And I love the chunks of blueberry in there. I love that it's sourdough. I'm a sourdough kind of gal. Yeah, I think toasted with some salted butter, and or maybe butter that you have salted yourself, because we don't buy salted butter, but I have added salt to my butter. Sprinkle, sprinkle, and it just does wonders. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm gonna say like a 4.85 out of 5, because even a little more blueberryness would be lovely, but it's not there, and that's okay. I like it as it is, and I think toasted would bring out the flavors a little bit more. My neighbor seems to be mowing, so just sorry. Okay, Irwin's with the cute penguin on the top. I had to try something kind of, well, like way outside my wheelhouse, because sometimes you have to do that. This is the salted egg seaweed crisp. Dangerously addictive. It's good to try things that are different sometimes. It says broken pieces. That's a good thing. It's because we literally hand mixed our snacks in small batches with salted egg goodness. Green curry leaves and diced bird's eye chilies to ensure every snack is completely enrobed. I didn't know it was going to say enrobed in flavor, and it's why our snacks are so dangerously addictive. Okay, so here's what it is. Megan, what are you actually trying? But it does say shake for a great mix. And remember, it's okay if it's broken. Okay, set sail on a flavor voyage. Ahoy, I sail. Each seaweed is delicately battered with a thin, airy coating and smothered with Irvin's signature salted egg seasoning. Every bite is a harmonious blend of sweet and savory, a perfect snack to tide you over. Best consumed in 1 week after opening, stored in a cool, dry place, blah, blah, blah. Okay, shake it. Oh, now I'm getting excited. This is going to be interesting. I can feel it. Okay. All right. There we go. I'm not going to smell it because I'm actually a little bit nervous. I'm really hyping myself up. Oh, actually, I just got a whiff of it. It smells very toasty. What does that smell? I've smelled that smell before. Here's what they look like. A little seaweed. Crunchy. Seaweedy. There's a hint of heat, but it's not going to make my eyelids sweat. You have to have a taste for seaweed. Okay. Oh. Well, it is strong in the seaweed world, but it's crunchy, but kind of bendy, but still crunchy. So if you've ever had the seaweed wraps, they come to you at Costco and they're like this, and they're just little sleeves of seaweed. Take that, but kind of soften it a little bit, but still make it crunchy with a coating, little tiny bit of heat. There is a sweetness, but it's so subtle. Like if you didn't know you were looking for it, you might just, miss it. I don't know that I would just want to keep eating it and eating it and eating it, only because this isn't my typical flavor palette. But I'm glad that I taste tested it, and I do think it's actually kind of delightful. It is seaweedy, though. How do you feel about that? If you love seaweed, if you're one of the people getting those little seaweed sheets, you might really love this. It does have a heat to it. Do you understand? But it's not eyelid sweaty heat. It's just a little bit of something. How interesting is that? See, this is the kind of interesting that my brain right now, it's like I'm being challenged and I love it. And this is so interesting. Whereas this interesting is like, don't. This is different. Are you into different? Are you willing to try a little something different in your life? Maybe this is what's going to do it for you. I don't know. Do you want to see the nutrition? Screenshot that. Yeah, there's a little heat. I know I want to keep telling you that because I don't want you to be thrown off if you do try it. All right, if you try this, if you live a little adventurously, you tell me. That would be great. Okay, friends, so 4-cheese chicken carbonara lasagna. Some of you are going to absolutely love it. I don't think it's for me, but that's okay. Everything about it, texture-wise, love it. Okay, the Madeleines, the filled Madeleines. Our lovely Parmesan bagels. I think they're tasty, but the Parmesan is a lacking. Blueberry sourdough. Yeah, I'm digging that. And the salted egg seaweed crisps, I'm really glad I tried them. I'm proud of myself. And I don't necessarily want to sit down and just munch on them while I watch a show, but I'm glad I tried them. And they're pretty good. So that's that. Guys, I think we talked about it all. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. If you love knowing what's new at Sam's Club, Costco, and Aldi, plus you love product reviews, I would love for you to subscribe and come be a part of the channel. If you haven't already, be sure to check out what's new at Costco. Tons of things, all this plus so much more. And a very special video I did with my dad right down here. He is the original, we call him the grocery dad. I'm the grocery lady, he's the grocery dad, and he's taught me all of his ways over the years. So we did a lovely grocery haul together, and you'll want to check that out. You guys have an amazing day, and I will talk with you really soon. Toodaloo!